live real quick because I just uploaded a video called Dealing with Mom Rage. So if you haven't seen that, I suggest watching that before this. But I wanted to do a PS to that because something came through that I realized was very important to address about the question that came in, or the challenge that came in about dealing with hitting, throwing, yelling, those type of behaviors with your child. So I gave a whole long explanation of dealing with that emotionally and the big emotions and everything, but I wanted to make a note that these behaviors are normal parts of development. So example, throwing, maybe your child's really upset and they're throwing things to express their anger. Throwing is normal, natural, and it's actually important to help develop those behaviors, but in a safe container. So giving them boundaries with, okay, you need to throw to express yourself. Great, you can go throw this wiffle ball. So we do this with my daughter. She has these really light balls that won't hurt anything, and she can throw them as much as she wants, or go outside to throw. Right? So we want to see if we can make the behavior acceptable in another way that's not harming. Another could be, say biting or scratching. I know my daughter's been scratching a lot. Sometimes we just look at her nails and go, oh, you need to trim your nails. Okay, so we trim her nails. But sometimes she just wants to scratch. It's like her way, because she doesn't speak very clearly, and so she'll express herself in these acting out ways. And so redirecting to, okay, you can scratch your blanket or you can scratch your stuffed animal, but you can't scratch the table or you can't scratch me. Another thing is, if they're not listening, that's a nuanced thing. So I would need to know a little more information about what the situation is like with the not listening. I think it's important to get more curious before we get upset or mad about how our child is responding to us. Use curiosity first, ask some questions, or um, let them know how you feel. Make it about, I feel this way when you don't listen to me, instead of being mad at them. That way, it actually develops a healthier connection for them to uh, see how you're feeling in response to their behavior, but you aren't shaming or guilting them for the behavior, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to pop on and give that little uh, afterthought that came through when I uploaded the video, that these behaviors that are we call, acting out, that our children are doing, are actually part of their development. So how can encourage them to do those behaviors in ways that are safer, not harming anyone, not harming any items in your home or breaking things, but giving them a redirection to do those behaviors in different ways. All right, I hope this is helpful. And if you haven't, go watch the first Dealing with Mom Rage video and let me know what you think.